been, 15 games, 6 weeks without Giannis. Who starts for the first time. I think when Cam checked in, they were both talking about how do you like a screen. It's late in the year, you guys kind of need to get it together and win a lot, but what was that like to work him back in, and then also a couple other new guys in different lineups, different combinations?
Of course, it presents its challenges, but we're NBA players at the end of the day. We play at a high level, and we're here to figure stuff like that out. Especially on the fly. I think it takes time to get guys adjusted, just to figure out what guys' tendencies are and what guys like to do best. It's one thing playing against guys, another thing playing with them. So, I think working those guys. They're two guys that can help us, right away. And we've seen that, just in the past, couple of weeks. So with Ouz and Cam, and then with Giannis, I feel like it's kind of a seamless fit. Guys, kind of particularly figure out how to play out around them.
How do you avoid trying to get out of the way for him? Be like, I would normally take a shot at you, but Giannis is back, so let's try to get him involved. Or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think Giannis, biggest thing with him, he trusts us to be ourselves as well. You know what I mean? I think that he wants guys to, do the things that got us here. At that, I think Giannis, he's such a ball-dominant guy. When he does have the ball, he makes the right read. So I really think it's like a matter of taking unnecessary shots. It's more so a matter of just playing around him in the system.
When you get to this point in the season, how much are you kind of looking at the standings, where y'all are, who you need to catch, that type of thing? Or is that something you pay a whole lot of attention to, or just worry about your own situation?
Me personally, not really, because I just know that every game after the All-Star break for us right now in the suite is a playoff game. So it doesn't really matter. I feel like we kind of have to control our own destiny. There you can try to chase, teams that are above us and whatnot, but if you don't win games, it doesn't really matter. So if you just keep stacking wins, stacking wins, what we've been kind of preaching, that all kind of just takes care of itself.
What do you think is kind of bogged down a little bit offensively when you guys have lost in this last month, haven't hit 100 points, which, that's not really a hard thing to do in this league currently. And then obviously when you guys kind of play free-flowing offense, you don't lose. So I don't know, that 100-point thing is weird because it's just you guys haven't hit that number in losses only, whereas the wins, you guys, it seems like things are just rolling in.
It's a combination of things. One, when we the ball gets stuck, we kind of start going to ISO mode. You're not hitting shots, you're not creating shots, for each other. Then it's just it's tough, to reach that 100-point number. It's great when the shots are going down, but most of the times we're exchanging, 2s for 3s, and that, obviously doesn't, lead to anything good for us. The defensive side of things, when you're not getting stops or you're giving up a bunch of offensive rebounds and whatnot, then obviously, teams are going to have more opportunities than you will. So,
A game like this, playing about 90 minutes later than you typically play, how does it kind of affect your routine over the course of the day? How do you schedule yourself differently?
It's tough. It doesn't really happen very much, throughout the year. But again, we're professional athletes. Our job is to adjust, and just no coffee can't fix.